So it's 2023. This is the new layout, the new software. This is the big display, the one with GPS. Let me just get you through the menus and the display capabilities. So it's very different than what was before with those three segments. That's gone. So this is one of the options. So you may have the GPS on this side, and this other side, like a split screen, you can just scroll it up and down. And those are, this is electric car also, so it has an extra. These are the options that you can see here. This is like a compass, stop, whatever. It's a bit of option there. So you can have also the forecast. You can scroll. I'll show you in a moment the forecast part, because you can get more details. Now this thing here, normally, let me just, I think you have a tiny arrow, and when you have the full display with the GPS, you can, okay, it works almost. Okay, so this is one of these displays. You can drive like this. The other one, you have the home button here. Let's just touch on it. This is the second display. So you can also drive this way, and this way, notice that there are actually three displays. You swipe left, right. Left, it's this guy here, and you can touch here and go to the GPS, back to the one that I just shown you. It's just shown again. So this one here, also touch here GPS, but also this is the weather forecast complete. Okay, it's very laggy. Before, when the car was new with the old system, it was snappy. This time it's very laggy. So anyhow, that's how it is. You may also want to get this button here, and it shows you several days. It's just that you need to kind of imagine things, right? So this one too, again, you can swap and just hide it. You can drive like this if you like. Very tiny buttons, by the way, very weird. Anyhow, so this is about what you can have here. These two functions, this is is nothing there. Now these are kind of menus. You have two types of menus. This one, let's just focus for the camera, is the same menus here. You can arrange them, but also you have the setup, and this will bring you different array of menus. So you have other functions here, right? Like you see, there's plenty of them. Okay, so let's just go back to the one that is on front here. Whoopsie. Okay, so this one I did choose also those four functions to put in the middle display. That really just my choice. If you want to change anything here, you simply just keep your finger down on any one of them, but keep on one icon, not away from. It's just keep on the climate a few seconds, and from this moment on you can drag, drop, drag anyone. I think it should be okay. Maybe my fingers are a bit dry, so it doesn't really. So you can just rearrange what you want on one of these screens. Okay, so this is when you finished, you may, I don't know, maybe touch home. Yeah, so that's how you're swiping this. So these are the functions, the type of display. This is one of the display, and the other one, if you want to get to the one that was with the prior, you either touch here or you touch here the maps, and it brings you back to the same thing. Okay, so these are the displays. That's how it works. That's all you can have here. I may just suggest you go maybe on setup. You have vehicle settings here, and this is for the Kona EV. What you can do, actually, drive mode, is that you have the default regen setting for every of these drive modes. So what this does is, when you start your car, you will have regen there for either of the three drive modes. You can set the regen to be either 1, 2, or 3 bar default, and I think even 0. I'm not sure. Let's just try. Could it say to 0? Oh no, either 1, 2, or 3. So cannot set a default 0 for regen. Like I was saying, whoopsie. You can still put it to 0. I'm not sure which one of the pads. You can do it to 0 as long as you don't press the brakes. You can just, but you can set the default regen for either of the three modes. This is very nice. I will let you also maybe scroll here. There are kind of, I don't know, I call these secondary functions. I guess this one is going to beep you at some speed. So for this drive modes, this is the functions that you have. There are also, and this is why I think we want to let's just go perhaps at the home menu. We want to go for the EV. We do have this display, and actually you can drive this way. So you can drive, this is, let's just call it the EV driving display, but also you can obviously, when you are parked, you can also, and this one, it's exactly like the other screen. So it's exact same thing. You can also toss it, that tiny microscopic button. This display, we have two options: either touch the car, not the other parts, just touch the car here. It's going to give you this sort of information. We have energy use. Maybe you can tap on them sometimes, I don't know, just not getting into too much detail. And then you have this this is kind of consumption, depends on the trajectory that I did with the car in the past days. Okay, so this is one of the ways. If you want, whoopsie, from this image, you can also tap here. I think I did, hold on. My butt was getting really hot. I didn't know why. I did press on the button by mistake. Okay, thanks so much. So I was saying that you do have, from this display, you also have these options here, 3 dots. And display office 1, then energy information is exactly the ones that we're showing a few moments ago. So that's just split screen. I think it's just putting this thing in the way. So that's it. These are the pretty much all the functions. I want to add something that I actually like about this car. Not that I dislike these things, but I think it's interesting for you. This button, keep it down. Poof, everything goes off. That's me right there. You can actually change climate and radio. Let's just switch a bit climate. You'll see the information right here. If I would change the fan speed as well. So that's really nice. And also the radio right now, I think the radio is off, but you can, this is radio on and off. And also you can have the radio on, display off. Do I? Oh no. Okay, no, that's my mistake. 4 coffins. So that's, I'm not a big fan of radio. That's about the functions here. Let's just perhaps turn the fan off. I wanted to add one last thing, which I think I did forgot. No, I'm forgetting right now about it, but that's about the functions that you have on this display. Again, this is EV, and yeah, you get an idea. I think the previous display was, I did like it better, the one that you could set 3 segments. I don't know, it was easier on the eye, but and also this new display, I find it laggy. It does lag. Oh, by the way, you have this kind of user settings. So if you have several, I think it's at most 2 drivers, you can set your display for each one of them in a different way. So yes, I was saying that it's laggy. That's how it is, I guess. That's how it works. And we have to leave. There's no way, in my opinion, to revert back to the previous software layout. So we need to really just leave it. Okay. Any suggestions? Let us know in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Weather forecast. There you have it. Oh, hold on a sec. Full weather forecast. Where is it? Full one, please. Nice. And you can just toss this little guy, and then you have plenty of things here. Cool. All right, thanks for watching.